Hey guys, me and Dave. It's what is it? Wednesday night, 4/14/2021. So I just thought I'd do a little video. I just been looking at YouTube videos and all this stuff. My truck needs some repairs. I think I may need front brakes. I think when I go down a steep hill, it sounds like they're grinding a little bit. But if I'm on level ground, it doesn't really sound like, or it doesn't feel like they're grinding. So I think I might need front brakes. And my ABS light is on, and my blinkers don't work. So I'm gonna have to bring it up to my mechanic and have him deal with all that stuff. So anyway, I'll go to targeting. Not too much going on. I do get breaks, you guys. I do get breaks. Some people have made comments. Oh, you get a lot of breaks. When I get hit, I get hit for 2 days. We're talking 50 hours of hardcore torture. I'll talk about some of the frequencies that they use on me. Some people get tortured and they get, the heart. I don't know what you call it. Makes your heart go like this. They used to do that to me after my heart attack. They did that to me a few times. I mentioned it to my heart doctor, and it stopped. They don't do that to me anymore. But they have some frequencies they use on me that they haven't used on other targets for some reason. When I get hit hard, they can make it, it's so hard to explain. They can almost make it feel like you're going crazy, seriously. And they will do that. When I was in the treatment center and I got nailed for 90 days, every single day, 14 hours a day, they hit me with this frequency. It felt like I was gonna lose my mind, honestly. It was unreal. I was almost ready to call 911. It was unreal. They do that to me sometimes. It's in my program. I'm trying to figure it out. I know there's different groups. There's agencies involved in my program. There's contractors involved. Everyone seems like they're on a different page. You got these contractors that act like they want to send you to the hospital every week. Personally, I think I've been in a takedown program the last 6 months. They get more and more abusive. They hit you. They'll hit you once a month for a while, and then they'll hit you twice a month, maybe every other week, and then they'll hit you every week, and then before you know it, I've been keeping track of my calendar. I got hit almost every day in January, and then I got sent to the hospital. They were nailing me, If this guy didn't know that I was going to get sent to the hospital, he's a total idiot, I think these people don't know when to stop, They just keep on going and going and going until what? Until you call for help. They send you to the hospital. They do whatever. I've been through all this already, you guys, 6 years ago, and they keep on, I don't know if it's new guys, I don't know what it is. They keep on doing it, they don't know when to stop. They will become, they'll start off slow. Excuse me. They'll start off slow, hit you once a month, hit you every couple months. They'll start off slow, and then they will get more and more abusive and hit you twice a month, hit you once a week, and then before you know it, they're hitting you every day until something happens, like you call for help. I don't know. In my program, they leave it up to me to stop it. They leave it up to me to stop it. leave it up to me to call for help. You know, I know some people have left comments saying don't call for help and all this stuff. Are they real TIs? Who are they? You know, in my program, you know, I've talked to the police on the phone. If you run into any problems, you call for help. You know, if you run into any problems, we're here to help you, okay? You know, and that's what I did when I got hit super bad and I got sent to the hospital. She's like, the 911 operator's like, do you want to go down there and get checked out? You know, I'm like, yes, I want to go down there and get checked out. I thought I was going to the psych ward. They were pretty firm in saying that we're not going to lock you up anymore. You know, that's the message I got, you know. So these people are on different pages. You know, you got all these groups. You know, your contractors want the worst for you. They want the worst for you. They would love to throw you in jail. They would love to have you living underneath the freeway, addicted to drugs. They would love to keep you in the psych ward and have them put you in an institution for the rest of your life. Okay, now in my program, that's what the contractors want for me. They want the worst. They want the worst. They don't want me having any family, no money, no food, no car, no phone, no computer, no nothing. They want me sitting in isolation in a room with no windows. That's what these contractors want for me, you know. And now we have agencies that are involved in my program that are like, you're not going to do that. We're not going to pay you people, you know, to do that, you know. We're not going to let you torture him 20 hours a day. You know, we're not going to let him not have a vehicle, you know. We're not going to let him, you know, and stuff like that. You know, these contractors don't know anything, you guys. They didn't even know what MK Ultra was in my program. They didn't know what it was. You know, when I was getting V2K, they had no idea what MK Ultra was. You know, they didn't know anything. Okay, now they still don't know anything. You know, some of my perps get V2K. You know, when my disability was going through, they were telling some of my perps, oh no, he's not getting disability, he's not getting anything, we don't, you know, blah blah blah. They don't know anything that's going on. They pretend. It's all a show, you guys. They want you to think they know everything. They know what's going on and they're calling the shots and all this stuff. It's not true. They want to come off like they're more powerful than they really are. They want you to think they're God. And they control this town, they control the police, they control everyone. That's not the case, you know. So, yeah, they told me I wasn't going to get disability and all this stuff. My disability went through the first time. It went through the first time with back pay. I had my back pay. I went to go pick up 2 checks, you know, at the treatment center. They got sent to the treatment center. You know, 2 checks. I was able to get back on my feet and all this stuff. These guys don't know anything. They want to pretend like they know everything. Okay? Now, I'll give you some examples. When I set up a security system, cameras, I had them in the front of the house, I had them in the back of the house. The perps were like, oh, you better check the laws and all this stuff, you know, you know, at that time I was gullible. You know, I'm thinking, oh my God, am I doing something wrong? And all this stuff. You know, they want to make you think you're doing something wrong and all this stuff. Well, you can film public streets. Public, it's public. You can film public streets like the alleyway, people walking by your house and all this stuff. You can film public streets. You can film your car, you know, parked out in front of your house so nobody vandalizes your car. You know, these guys were like, oh, you better check the laws, you can't do that, blah, blah, blah. And they were all worried because I had security cameras up, filming everything, you know. I had it on a hard drive, you know, that was recording 24/7. Well, they put a stop to that. They hit the security camera, the system, with weapons, and it didn't work anymore, you know. Oh, they'll tell you all kinds of lies. You know, there's people on Facebook that are getting V2K, and they're telling them they're gonna kill them, they're gonna arrest them, and all this stuff. It's all BS, you guys. These guys don't have the power to do that. They don't. I've gotten threatened. You know, when I talk about my perps, I've gotten threatened that they were gonna take me to court. Take me to court. Okay, we have free speech, you guys. These videos are free speech. You know, we can say almost anything we want, as long as we're not cussing a whole lot and all this stuff. It is free speech. It's protected, you know, protected, whatever you want to call it. It's protected, you know. As long as you're not going overboard on your videos and stuff. It is free speech. You know, so everything's a lie, basically, that these guys tell you, you know. The reality is they're threatened by you. You're a big threat to them. That's why they try to isolate you. They don't want you out mingling with people or anything like that. They feel threatened. They don't want you seeing your friends because they feel threatened and outnumbered. So they get your friends involved. They'll get your friends involved in verifying and perping you and all this stuff. You know, get your family involved in verifying and perping you and, you know, all this stuff. You know, anyway, in my program, they're all involved. You know, my family, my friends, and everything. You know, oh yeah, you can see your friends, but they're involved. You know, we're paying them. You know, and stuff. So it's unreal, but it's a big psyop. You know, these people want to pretend they're powerful, and they really are not. There are some powerful people involved in our programs. You know, I'm not going to go a whole lot into that. Some people may, you know, we got a couple of TIs that probably don't believe this, but people are looking out for me in my program, whether they believe it or not, you know, because they don't trust these guys. You know, they would kill me in a heartbeat. You know, so I have people babysitting me to make sure nothing happens to me. Now there's a couple TIs that don't believe that, and they'll give me a thumbs down, you know. But I'm telling the truth. You know, there's people out there to protect me, you know. So when they do something to me when I'm driving, there is a sheriff sitting on the side of the road. These guys are being watched, you know, and somebody is making sure nothing happens to me, you know. But there's a couple TIs that think they know everything, you know, and they're like, oh no, they want to kill you. They're going to kill you. They're going to kill you. Well, that might not be the case, you know. How do you know we're not an asset to them? How do you know we're not an asset, you know? No, you can't, you know. They're just not going to, I don't know, make your head explode, you know, for everyone, you know. You know, oh, I'm not going to go into it. Anyway, so, it's a PSYOP. Personally, I think the perps are in a PSYOP too. I think they're in a PSYOP. I think they don't know what the hell's going on. I think they're being lied to, you know, and all this stuff. It's so hard. I could talk for hours, you guys. I'm not going to go a whole lot into it. But, I don't know where I was going with this video, but I guess I'm talking about the program a little bit. But, you know, you know, there's a lot of opinions out there, and that's what they are, opinions, okay? And they state them as facts. People state them as facts. And they put the fear of death in us. That's not the case in all of our programs. It's not the case in all of our programs. You know, it's not. You know, they're not going to make your head explode. They're not going to throw you in an institution. You know, they don't even want me in the psych ward anymore. You know, they don't want me in the psych ward. I went to the hospital a month ago. They didn't want me. No. I talked about these weapons. They didn't want me. You know, they didn't want me. They pretty much said I wasn't going to be in there again. So you can't believe all these people that are know-it-alls and say things about these programs. They don't know half of it, and they're making it up as they go, because if you listen to these people, they have inconsistencies in their stories, you know, and don't take that stuff to heart. Let it go in one ear and out the other. These people do not know everything, okay? They read books, and they got the books memorized, okay? Word for word, and that's what they're telling you. You know, I mean, there's doctors out there that think they know everything. There's people out there that think they know everything. That might not be the case with everyone, okay? So I just want to say that. I'm going to cut this off. I'm sorry for rambling. You guys have a good night. Did that give me breaks? Yeah, they give me breaks. But then I get nailed, you guys. I get nailed, you know, where I can barely get out of bed, you know. I'll get nailed for 2 days sometimes. No sleep, hardcore torture, you know. So, and I make videos about that when that happens. So, so I get breaks, but I get nailed. When I get nailed, I get it hard, you know. And I'm almost calling for help, you know, and stuff. And I can take a lot, you guys. I have a high tolerance for pain and all this stuff. I'm not calling for help if I scrape my elbow. I'm getting hardcore torture when I call for help, you know. Where I can't take it, you know. It's bad. So anyway, I'm going to cut this off. You guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you later.